If you want to speak English fluently, so watch this video till then, because in this video I'm going to talk about the top strategies which makes you to speak English fluently. Exactly, guys. Within a few months you will be get lots of result if you are going to follow this rules. So watch this video till the end. Okay, when I started my journey, I used to take lots of content. So as I told you in all my video that you have to take contents, you have to listen a lot. For that, I already give you the tips and tips that you have to first of all find the right stuff for the listening. Exactly, you have to find the right stuff for the listening. You have to take input. Okay, if you're beginner, if you're watching Indian contents in English, so that's really okay. But if you're intermediate, just try to watch some kind of natives, which is very helpful, guys. And when I just started my journey, I used to watch lots of native speaker, and that's really helped me a lot. That's really helped me a lot to improve my pronunciation and accent. So you just need to do the same thing if you're intermediate level of speaker. So just try to listen some kind of native speaker as well. So I want to share one more method that is going to help you a lot to become a fluent speaker, guys. If you are going to follow that through, you will become a good speaker. You will become a fluent speaker. That method is called shadowing method. Exactly. I already told you guys, communication skills is all about the copying others. So first of all, if you want to become a good speaker now, so you have to copy others. Exactly. If you're watching anything, if you're feeling that that speaker is really amazing, so you have to copy them. You have to copy their styles. I'm not saying to you that try to copy their accent. I'm not saying to like use some kind of different accent like American British like that. I'm not saying to you like shadowing method. I'm going to explain you that what is a shadowing method. Shadowing method, it's really simple. That first of all, what we need to do if you're watching any content, like if you're watching any movie and you're feeling that speaker is really amazing, so just try to copy their sentences. That's all. That's all is you need to do. Just repeat that sentences. That's called shadowing method, and that is going to help you a lot to improve your communication skills. Just try to follow these things only 13 days. You will be getting lots of result if you're going to follow the shadowing method. As I told you that if you really want to become a good communicator skill now, if you want to gain good communicator skill, so you have to first of all following others. Communication skill is all about the copying others. So that's all. You have to take content, you have to listen a lot, and that is going to help you a lot to become a good communicator skill. Because if you are not have anything, so how you're going to slay, how you are going to speak. So that is a very important part. First of all, we have to listen a lot. And if you're trying to discover lots of speaker, don't do that. If you like any speakers, just like example, I just like to watch Ranveer Alvaria podcast. So I like to watch him, and I just like to observe his style kind of thing. So you have to do the same thing. Just try to follow one speaker. That is going to help you a lot. If you're just trying to follow lots of speaker now, so you are not going to become a good speaker, because you are just observing lots of different kind of speaker. So first of all, watch lots of content. That's really okay, but just try to discover your content. That's really okay, but just try to follow one content creator. That is going to help you a lot, because you're going to learn styles, you're going to learn lots of things which that speaker use. Okay, so just try to follow these things, because our subconscious mind is made like that. If you're going to follow one person now, so you are going to grab their styles and kind of thing. So listening is a very important. That's called taking input. And second thing, that's reading in the inputs is also considered the reading is also very important. So if you want to read any book now, so you are going to improve your vocabularies as well. You are going to improve your pronunciation and accent as well. Just try to read books. So if you don't want to buy books now, so you can join my community where I upload lots of books, and you will find lots of helpful books as well. So don't forget to join my community as well. Okay, so you have to do the first thing, that's you have to consume the content. You have to listen as much as you can if you have time. So, and just try to watch some kind of native speakers as well, which is going to help you a lot, guys. Okay, so first thing that we have to take some kind of contents. We have to observe the contents like that, and just try to follow one speaker. That is going to help you a lot. And third thing, that's we have to do the shadowing method. That's really helpful, guys. Just try to give a short. It is going to help you a lot. Just try to give a short within a like 30 days you will be got a result. Okay, so second thing is a really common that we have to speak. If you want to become a good speaker now, so you have to speak in the daily basis. You have to maintain consistency as well. So we have to do that thing as well. As you know, like if you're just taking content, if you're just watching videos, if you're just consuming content, so how we are going to become a good speaker? You have to speak, because our goal is become a fluent speaker. So we have to speak each and every day. We have to practice each and every day. If you're just going to break your consistency, you're not going to become a good communicator. We have to speak. If you're just taking input, if you're not giving input now, if you're not utilizing your input in your output now, so you are not going to become a good speaker. I mean, if you are just listening only, you are not going to use these things in your communication skill, in your practice. So how you're going to become a good communicator, how you're going to speak English fluently. So whatever you are listening, whatever you're getting new words, whatever you're getting slangs and idioms, just try to use that things in your conversation. And I already told you guys, if you want to speak, so I already made one community where you can find lots of people, you can communicate them, you can make VC, you can do voice chat there. And for that, I already give one more platform, that's Open Talk Buddy Talk, which I used to do, practice there, and that's really helped me a lot. I'm not promoting any application, but I used to do the practice over there, and that's really helped me a lot. You can interact with the lots of new people. That is really, like, very good thing. You can interact with the lots of people. You just need to click one button and you can communicate with the lots of people. So that's really amazing thing. And for that, one more thing I want to say: if you're a beginner, so just try to do one-to-one conversation. That's really help you a lot. That is going to help you a lot, which is this is a very important part. If you want to become a good speaker now, so you have to speak a lot. And if you are just trying to join in meeting in VC, so you are not going to speak a lot because you're beginner, you feel very shy and kind of thing. But if you're going to communicate with the people one-to-one now, so you're going to enhance your communication skill within a few months. Just try to do these things, just try to follow these things. You're going to become a good speaker within a few months, guys. And this really helped me a lot. I used to do the same thing. I used to communicate with the people one-to-one, and that's really helped me a lot. Okay, there are lots of people. I have been noticing that they have been practicing English for a long time, like 2 to 3 years, but they're not that much fluent because of the reason they just try to join VC, they just try to communicate with the people in group, and they're not getting that much time, they are not speaking that much. So first of all, we have to communicate with the people one-to-one if you're a beginner. So this is going to help you a lot because you are going to speak a lot, you are going to listen a lot. Okay, so that is very important part. Okay, I want to repeat you again that just try to, whatever you're just listening now, whatever you are just listening, whatever you're getting new vocabs and idioms and slang, just try to utilize in your conversation. If you're not going to utilize now, so you're not going to become a good speaker. And try to be consistent each and every day. We have to be consistent each and every day. If you're going to break your consistency now, if you are not disciplined, so you are not going to become a good speaker. So how you are going to become a good speaker? So we have to first of all consistent as well, and we have to consistent each and every day if you want to become a good communicator now. So we have to interact with the lots of people, new peoples, and this is going to help you a lot, guys. If you're not consistent, so how you're going to become a good speaker? So that is a very important part. We have to speak with the peoples, we have to interact with the lots of peoples, guys, if you want to become a good speaker. So okay, so just try to follow this rule and it is going to help you a lot, and you will be get lots of benefit after following these steps. Okay, so third step is, guys, if you are that feeling that I don't have knowledge about the grammar, and I already told you guys that if you don't have knowledge about the grammar, if you don't have knowledge about the lots of vocabulary, that's really okay. Whatever you have learned till now from childhood, that's really enough. And if you're feeling that I don't have that much knowledge about the grammar now, so just try to clear your basic things. I mean, like, just try to clear your tenses kind of thing, and articles, part of speech. That's all. That's niche model verb kind of thing. This is a kind of basics. You don't need to learn if you're just listening a lot. Okay, if you're just listening a lot now, it is going to restore your subconscious mind. But if you want to learn, so that's okay. Just try to watch videos. There are lots of videos available related to grammar on YouTube, so you can find lots of video there and you can watch grammar related video. But I want to say again, I want to clear again that grammar is not that much important, vocabulary is not that much important. You don't need to focus in a particular way. If you have a time, so you can like clear your grammar. You don't need to focus too much on the grammar and on vocabulary. Okay, we have to first of all interact with the people, we have to first of all communicate with the people, so we learn languages like that. If you're just going to follow on the grammar and vocabulary, you're not going to become a good speaker, you're not going to become a fluent speaker. So we have to follow some kind of rules like that. We have to listen a lot, we have to do the shadowing method, we have to interact with the people, we have to communicate with the people each and every day. We have to just, if you have the doubts, so you can like clear your grammatical kind of things. But if you are feeling that you're okay with the grammar, you have knowledge about little bit about the grammar, that's really okay. Because when I started my journey of learning English, I was not that much good at the grammar. Still, I'm not that much good at the grammar, because I know that you will find lots of mistakes in my conversation, lots of silly mistakes which I use, which is I made in my conversation. It's okay. No one is going to judge you if you are making, some kind of grammatical mistakes, if you are beginner, because we are in the learning process. No one is going to judge you. Just try to consume contents. That's all I want to say. And if you haven't watched my ChatGPT video, if you're looking for partner, if you want to communicate with the AI, so you can watch that video, this is going to help you a lot. So that's all for today. And if you will be feel that this video is helpful for you, so don't forget to like this